Hey everyone, I'm TenZ from Cloud9, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Sage on Ascent.
My first time watching the man who's played 3 different agents now on Sage. It's hopping, going for some snipes. So is TenZ though, as he opens up with the wall boost. Jack always plays that position, and this time the operator is clean.
So Sage on Ascent, she's really good because she can use her wall to boost for, especially I play with the op, so I like to boost and peek stuff with the op, or you can like slow angles and anchor a lot easier. So normally I play middle on Ascent just because I hop and middle is the most open area and the area where you can get a lot of picks, but I'll normally play middle, or I'll go towards like short A, I'll say, and just kind of op off of here and try to get picks. And you can like peek angles early, and then after you peek an angle you can like slow it and then go for like a more aggressive angle. So Sage you can do a lot with on this map. Specifically with Sage, I like opping just because I'm able to play more passive, I'd say. She's able to just delay and rotate really well, and she can heal herself, heal her teammates, and res. And having a Sage on the team is quite beneficial for everyone. So I'll be playing mid, and then I'll most of the time just try to get picks here, but I'll be giving it up. So if the enemies just want to take this area, I'll give it up for them. Sometimes occasionally I'll also like boost like this, and if I know the enemy's like walking up mid, you just boost like this and hold this off angle, or you can go more right, get a kill, you can jump off, peek the bottom, try to get a kill, and then you can instantly just jump back on top of the wall and just like repost onto the angle. So it's really up to you. Mid's important on this map so you don't get split from like market or catwalk. Like you want to have like some information, you don't want to just give up mid completely. If you have information, then you can kind of close the doors according to what they're doing. So let's say you know they're going catwalk, then you just play heavy in sights and close the door at A. Or if you know they're going B, then you can shut the door at B. If I'm using a rifle and not an op, most of the time I just kind of play for info at mid, and I try to stay alive and just see where I could rotate to kind of help. Because since I'm playing middle, if they're going B, I know this, I can just instantly slow it here, and it kind of slows down the push and helps my team stay alive longer. Or I can just go towards B, and if my team wants to push, you can just slow back here, something like that. And it'll just really help for your teammates and like assisting them, especially when you're playing mid, you're fast to rotate. I say it's really good to play fighting for mid if you have your team doing it with you, but if you're solo, you should never be up here by yourself or up here taking fights by yourself, because if enemies get picks on you, then mid is a lot more opened up, and the enemies are it's a lot easier for them to split on your teammates, making it a much harder round. So since Sage can heal and her slowing orbs are good and her barrier, you can just rotate to the spots where you know the enemies are coming. Or let's say they're coming up cat, you can come right here and hold like an angle, and then you can try to get a kill and then slow orb. Or you can just like wall instantly and then try to go on top of the wall if you want to try to get a pick like that. Or just leave the wall and see if they break it, and if they break it, so in front of it, they go out A, you can just come over here, bounce it slow off of this wall, and just make it land for your teammates to kind of slow down the push. I wouldn't really play A or B on this map since I op. Sometimes I might go B just to post on this angle right here. I think holding this angle is really strong from spawn with the op, but most of the time I'll be towards middle and just being a fast rotate. So when I'm playing Sage on attacking side, I play really baity, because Sage should never be the first contact in my opinion, because she's the healer and her ability is really good to keep up, especially her res if she has res. But sometimes I'll like slow the front of A for my teammates, and I'll go towards middle and just like kind of post on angles. I'll jiggle this at first, and if I don't see anything, then I'm able to just post freely. And I just want to make sure that the enemies don't push up middle. And so normally you just want to work each side of the map trying to take the orbs and pressure, and then you can like regroup middle and go cat. But most of the time I'll just be holding angles for my team and just baiting in the back, ready to heal or to support them. So opping on attack, you just want to play like, you can't really just run up into angles, because I'd say the op is really defender sided on this map, especially like taking this fight or taking this fight. If someone's just holding the angle for this, there's a high chance that they're just gonna kill you when you peek into them. And you can't really solo clear close mid. So most of the time, yeah, I'm just holding back. And if we go A, I'll just be holding angles for my team to like help them. So if my team's coming up A, they'll be scaling, and then I'll just hold like top of heaven or back right side, just kind of helping my team and holding the things that they aren't holding, just so I can get trades. So if I'm towards B, most of the time you can like slow this angle or catwalk if you want, and then you can like peek it, or like, yeah, you just want to hold angles mostly. You never want to be first contact. You want to let your team work them up and then heal them when they need heals and let them use their abilities. And I'd say it's really good to keep your wall in slow for when you have the bomb planted, or if you're trying to retake, for example, you can just wall off the bomb and like defuse, I'd say. So there's a boost that you can do for B holding catwalk, and you just go on top of this building right here and then you boost and you're able to hold this angle with an up and get kills on anybody aggressing short, or you can see them, there's a smoke here, you can see them pushing catwalk. This boost requires either like you have to be boosted by a teammate or someone who can teleport or updrift up. So like a Jet, Omen, or even like Raze, you can boost up. Or if one of your teammates want to crouch in this corner and you know how to do the boost, then you can boost like that. Another boost you can do is right here at the window. I'd say it's better to do it at the far right of the box. And you're able to boost like this and hold spawn or hold left sight. It's really strong. If I'm going to help my team for A control, I'll just come to like a corner like this and just toss off the wall so it bounces at the entrance and kind of helps my team fight this angle so they can't push through. If I'm on A and like if my team's going A and we have the bomb planted and stuff, you can just like, if you want, if this door's closed, you can also just wall in front like this and play right here with the op and hold heaven. This is like an alright angle for getting cheeky kills with the op. Or you're just able to kind of slow heaven so they don't run out on your teammates off of timing. So I'd say it's good to keep your abilities until when they use their abilities, because most of the time they're going to use their abilities when they're scaling. If you slow them down, then their abilities will run out by the time that they're running out. When I'm playing Sage, I won't carry the bomb just because I'm a lot more baity, especially on this character. It's good to stay in the back, and unless you're scaling, you shouldn't have the bomb. So like if I'm back here just holding angles like this and my team is running into the site, I shouldn't have the bomb. One of my teammates who are running in should have the bomb, just so I can like support them better and play a post plant. So I think it's really good to save Sage's utility for late rounds. So if you're gonna be hitting something late, so you let your team work the map. Don't try to keep your abilities for as long as possible. And if you can like head B, then you can just wall off angles, or you're able to slow spawn or slow market for enemies to like run through. So her utility is 100%. You want to try to save it. You don't want to use it early round. Most of the time, I won't be getting the orbs just because I think it's a lot better for like a breach or brimstone to grab the orb, just because you're able to scale or play post plant with the ults really well. And the Sage res is good, but I don't think you need it every single round. And if you're like opping and holding angles and enemies are just running into you, you're going to be getting your orb naturally. So as a summary, I play with the op towards middle on defender side, and when I'm playing on attacking side, I play really passive and let my teammates run in and use my abilities to kind of support them while holding mid. Thank you for watching, and if you learned anything, that's good, and leave a comment down below if you want any other character guides.